up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mello. And let's get into this movie reaction.
Then why do I thrill?
All right, now before we get into this movie reaction, I want to give a shout out to my subscriber B1. He gave me a super chat when I was playing Resident Evil. I'm gonna still try to finish Resident Evil, but I just want to clear my schedule up and stuff. But I appreciate you. He wanted me to watch Shawshank. Shawshank is one of those movies that I've kind of seen a little bit of. I never watched the full movie.
Mr. Dufresne, describe the confrontation you had with your wife the night that she was murdered.
She said she was glad I knew. She said she wanted a divorce in Reno.
I'll see you in hell before I see you in Reno. Those were the words you used, Mr. Dufresne, according to the testimony of your neighbors.
Oh my goodness, that is a horrible set of events, man.
Drove to his house to confront them. They weren't home, so I parked in the turnout and waited.
Man, I wonder how he found out.
I was sobering up. Along the way, I stopped and I threw my gun into the Royal River. I feel like...
So why would you throw your gun in the river?
Fantastic coincidence, Mr. Dufresne, or is it just me? The police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Accused at the scene of the crime, we have footprints, tire tracks, we have bullets strewn on the ground which bear his fingerprints, a broken bourbon bottle, likewise with fingerprints, and most of all, we have a beautiful young woman and her lover lying dead in each other's arms.
And her lover, man, that's my wife, bro. I'm her lover. What the hell are you talking about?
I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back, 1 for each of your victims.
2 life sentences? I mean, the evidence shows that he did it.
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. I can honestly say that I'm a changed man. I'm no longer a danger to society. That's God's honest truth.
Damn, rejected? Come on, man. Give him a shot. I mean, I will say that it sounded like he was trying to say everything that they wanted to hear, and he wasn't saying anything like from the heart.
There must be a con like me in every prison in America. I'm the guy who can get it for you. Damn near anything within reason. Yes, sir. I'm a regular Sears and Roebuck.
That man Morgan Freeman, one of a kind.
So
one of the
Andy
greatest
Dufresne
actors
came to
ever.
me at night,
I really like that overhead shot and the piece of music that they was playing with it was beautiful. Probably one of my biggest fears, man, is going to prison.
Taking bets today, Red.
All right, who's your horse?
8 from the front. He'll be first.
Oh, bullshit. I'll take that action. I'll take chubby fat ass there.
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy first time I laid eyes on him.
So I'm guessing what they betting on. They betting on who's the one to get hit first or something?
It's Mr. Hadley. He's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. You are convicted felons. Any questions?
When do we eat?
You eat when we say you eat. You shit when we say you shit, and you piss when we say you piss. You got that, you maggot dick motherfucker?
Damn, man. I guess that's a way to make a first impression. Trying to break him in. What the hell was that? That was ruthless.
Welcome to Shawshank.
Wow, a name for a prison like that? Sound like some messed up stuff happened there.
Turn around.
I forgot what exactly why they do that when people
And when they
first
put
come
you in
in.
that cell, most new fish come close to madness the first night. Somebody always breaks down crying. It's as good a thing to bet on as any, I guess. I had my money on Andy Dufresne.
Saying, my mom's great-grandfather or something like that, he actually lived this, where he was put in prison for like a long time. I think it was like 300-something years or something like that. I mean, my grandmother, she wrote a book about the story and stuff. I actually want to make a movie about it one day in honor for her and him.
The boys always go fishing with first-timers.
Hey, fat ass. While you're there, I can hear you breathing. This place ain't so bad. I'll introduce you around, make you feel right at home. I know a couple of big old bull queers that just love to make your acquaintance. Especially that big white mushy butt of yours.
Come on, man.
I don't belong here. We have a winner.
I thought he was trying to make him feel comfortable, and he says some stuff like that. Oh my gosh, you made his morale even worse.
Where's Fitz? Where's Fitz?
I ain't supposed to be here.
I ain't gonna count to 3. I'm not even gonna count to 1. You will shut the fuck up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
You don't understand. I'm not supposed to be here.
Open that cell.
Me neither.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Yo, this man right here don't play. Damn, and they just standing there. Nobody wants to confront him and be like, hey, bro, hey, that's enough. Or like, chill out, man. What are you doing?
If I hear so much as a mouse fart in here the rest of the night, I swear by God and Sonny Jesus, you will all visit the infirmary.
That dude, like, really whooped his ass. Oh my God, what is that? Looks like somebody threw up and put it on a plate. Oh, they got a fucking maggot in there?
Are you going to eat that?
Hadn't planned on it.
Oh, he talking about the maggot. Oh, wow, old man.
That's nice and ripe.
Oh, he's about to save it. Oh. What?
Jake says thank you.
Yes. Richmond, Virginia. Hey, Tyrell, you pulling infirmary duty this week? How's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Dead. Old bastard laid there till this morning.
Wow, that is real
What was
messed
his
up.
name?
But I know a lot of people's viewpoints are different on that, because I know some people be like, I'd rather die than
fucking
spend
matter
in
what his
prison.
name was. He's dead.
Anybody come at you yet? Hey, we all need friends in here. I could be a friend to you.
Oh, he trying to bitch his ass.
I'm Andy Dufresne.
Wife-killing banker. Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
You gonna fit right in. Everybody in here is innocent. Did you know that? Haywood, what you in here for?
Didn't do it. Lawyer fucked me.
Rumor has it you're a real cold fish. You think your shit smells sweeter than most.
I mean, just because he hasn't said a word? Come on now.
Then I'd guess you want to escape. Tunnel under the wall, maybe. If I missed something here, what's funny?
You'll understand when you see the rock hammer. Thank you, Mr.
Red.
This man, Andy, was plotting from
Why do they
day
call
one.
you that?
Maybe it's because I'm Irish.
Really? Okay. Or was it just a
I could
joke?
see why some of the boys took him for snobby. He strolled like a man in a park without a care or a worry in the world. Like he had on an invisible coat that would shield him from this place.
Dude, well, that's cool that he has that type of mentality where he, like I said, he's keeping his composure and not letting it get to him.
And it was right. I finally got the joke. It would take a man about 600 years to tunnel under the wall with one of these.
See, but that's interesting how they like smuggle in prison and stuff.
Dufresne, we're running low on hexite. Get on back and patch yourself some.
Oh, he set that boy up.
That's it. You fight. Better that way.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be.
Hey, at least he fought, man. I ain't just about to let somebody do that shit to me. I'd rather die, bro.
The sisters kept at him. Sometimes he was able to fight him off, sometimes not. And that's how it went for Andy. I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him.
Wow, they
And I also
really
believe it's
abused
gone
this
on
man
that
for
way.
2 years.
So anyway, this lawyer fella says to me, your brother died a rich man. Oil wells and shit. Close to $1 million.
Jeez Louise, you gonna see any of that?
35,000.
Holy shit, that's great. That's like winning the sweepstakes.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Dumb shit, what do you think the government's gonna do to me?
Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife?
You're gonna look funnier sucking my dick with no teeth.
What I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you?
Damn.
Step aside, Mert. This
a hell of an insult.
An accident.
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife.
You're that smart banker what killed his wife, aren't you? Why should I believe a smart banker like you?
Just because I killed my wife, you can't trust me? I was a banker.
I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
Co-workers, get him. That's rich, ain't it?
This man made quite a bargain.
Drink up while it's cold, ladies.
We sat and drank with the sun on our shoulders and felt like free men. As for Andy, he spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face.
Oh, that's real nice that that man is still smiling after everything he'd been through.
You could argue he'd done it to curry favor with the guards, or maybe make a few friends among us cons.
I mean, both.
Chess. And there's a game of kings.
What?
Civilized, strategic.
And a total fucking mystery. I hate it.
I've been thinking of getting a board together. I want to carve the pieces myself.
Oh, that can definitely make the time seem like it's passing by. Make you a chessboard. That's what's up. Dang, this man must have been like an artist or something, man. I have heard a few things about Shawshank, like Kevin Costner really wanted to play Andy. He was trying his best to get the role and everything.
This is the part I really like, is when she does that shit with her hair.
Me?
Nah, that is a nice shot, though. She pulled that off well. I wonder how many takes it took for them to do that.
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
Take a few weeks.
Weeks?
Well, yeah, Andy. I don't have her stuffed down in front of my pants right now, I'm sorry to say. But I'll get her.
Damn, man, I would have just stayed in there and watched the damn movie, man.
Let's get this over with. Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose. No. You do that, and I'll put all 8 inches of the steel in your ear. But you should know that sudden, serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard. In fact, I hear the bite reflex is so strong, they have to pry the victim's jaws open with a crowbar.
Yeah, I heard that's actually true.
Where do you get this shit? Read it. You know how to read. You ignorant fuck.
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth. What they did do is beat him within an inch of his life.
Hey, I'd rather that happen than somebody freaking force me to suck their dick, bro. Karma is a bitch, bro. I need to whoop all his friends' ass, not just him.
No!
Oh, this man crying like a bitch? Nah, man, keep that same energy you had.
2 things never happened again after that. The sisters never laid a finger on Andy again, and Boggs never walked again.
Damn, they whooped his ass that bad? I don't feel sorry for him.
As far as they're concerned, only 3 ways to spend the taxpayers' hard-earned when it comes to prisons. More walls, more bars, more guards.
Still, I'd like to try, with your permission. I'll write a letter a week. They can't ignore me forever.
Sure can. But you write your letters if it makes you happy. I'll even mail them for you. How's that?
Yo, what's the obligation? This man is acting super nice.
Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank.
Damn, man.
Year after that, he did them all, including the wardens.
I don't know if this is legal or not.
Well, yeah, come on.
Don't tell me something happened to your bird, man.
It's the only way they let me stay.
Come on, this is crazy.
Oh, wow, they letting him out and he reacting like this? That just shows that he just grew accustomed to this life.
Brooks ain't no bug. He's just institutionalized.
Institutionalized my ass.
The man's been in here 50
you haven't
years.
got to that point yet.
50 years. This is all he knows. In here, he's an important man. Outside, he's nothing.
And he's not even used to the world. The world has changed in 50 years. That could really mess up somebody's mind, man.
But I'm telling you, these walls are funny. First you hate them, then you get used to them. Enough time passes, you get so you depend on them.
I really wish, they had some type of therapy session or something with convicts who's actually spent life in prison. This man been in here 50 years. He comes out into this world right here. It's completely changed. And then nobody will give him a chance because he's an ex-con. Doesn't matter what his crime is.
I can't believe how fast things move on the outside. It's hard work. I try to keep up, but my hands hurt most of the time.
Make sure your man double bags.
Why would y'all have a man at that age being a bagger?
Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the foodway so they'd send me home. I could shoot the manager while I was at it, sort of like a bonus.
Man, he said so they can send him home.
I don't like it here. I've decided not to stay.
Is that even allowed for you to leave? Oh my God, for real? Man, see, that old man didn't deserve that, man. Nah, all he needed was some help, man. And that's so messed up, he didn't have no family either.
In addition, the library district has generously responded with a charitable donation of used books and sundries. We now consider the matter closed. Please stop sending us letters. It only took 6 years.
6 years? Oh, they sent vinyls too? Shit, this is a good man right here. He's always trying to find something to make this place a little bit more comfortable for everybody.
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. Some things are best left unsaid.
Yo, that's amazing. This dude has not let this place change him at all.
Couldn't play something good, huh?
They broke the door down before I could take requests.
Was it worth it? 2 weeks in the hall?
There's something inside they can't touch.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
I was just about to say that, man. This man has a lot of hope. It's inspirational how much hope this man has.
Hope is a dangerous thing. It says here that you served 30 years of life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated? Oh, yes, sir. And I can honestly say I'm a changed man. No danger to society here. God's honest truth.
I mean, the way you said that, it sounded like you didn't even mean it. Pretty much repeating your same script. You gotta change it up, man. Can't keep telling them what they want to hear unless you really good at lying or really mean it.
Little parole rejection present.
Is this man a harmonica? 10 years? Damn. Wow, this man was in prison when Marilyn Monroe came out. That's really cool that he gave him a harmonica. I feel like that harmonica was a symbolism of trying to give Red hope, since Red had pretty much lost hope.
Count of Monte Cristo.
That's Cristo, you dumb shit.
By Alexandre Dumas. Dumbass.
Dumas.
Andy had transformed a storage room smelling of rat turds and turpentine into the best prison library in New England.
Wow, that is amazing. I don't know why exactly it is Stephen King doesn't like this movie. Or he didn't like this movie. I don't know if he likes it now.
I know you're good, Andy, but all that paper leaves a trail. Now anybody gets curious, FBI, IRS, whatever, it's gonna lead to somebody.
But not to me, and certainly not to the warden. Randall Stevens. He's the guilty one, Your Honor. The man with the bank accounts. It's where the filtering process starts. If they trace anything, it's just gonna lead to him. He's a phantom, an apparition.
I actually like how they've been shooting this scene right here. The dialogue in this scene is amazing.
You can't just make a person up.
Well, sure you can. If you know how the system works, where the cracks are.
Damn, you've been doing all this on the low.
On the outside, I was an honest man. I had to come to prison to be a crook.
Oh, I'm loving the relationship that they've built up throughout this film. You can tell that they really had some natural chemistry amongst each other. Maybe they was even cool outside of the film.
Tommy Williams came to Shawshank in 1965 on a 2-year stretch for B&E.
Hey, come on, old boys! Move it like molasses, making me look bad.
We liked him immediately.
So I'm
Boy,
backing
get
out
this
the
type
door,
of energy in prison.
I got
Hey.
the TV. Just thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that. Don't read so good.
You don't read so well. R-R-S-S-T.
So Andy took Tommy under his wing, started walking him through his ABCs.
I had a feeling he was eventually going to teach somebody how to read.
Prison time is slow time, so you do what you can to keep going. Andy built a library. Now he needed a new project. Tommy was it.
Damn, man, he made his cell like a dorm room or something.
Smart fella, ain't he?
Must be a banker on the outside.
What's he in here for, anyway?
Murder. Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro.
I say to him, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill? So he says,
I mean, this tasty bitch he was with.
That's funny to you, bro?
Fucking this prick, see, this golf pro, but she's married some other guy. Some hotshot banker. He's the one they pinned it on.
Yo, that is some straight up bullshit.
You know that wouldn't matter. With Tommy's testimony, I can get a new trial.
Well, that's assuming Blatch is even still there.
Well, they'd have his last known address, names of relatives. There's a chance, isn't it?
This man ain't trying to take none of the avenues. Like, come on, bro, get me the hell out of here.
If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here.
You sorry son of a bitch. Get in here now.
Damn, he changed up quick, bro. It's not like I'm trying to blackmail him.
Solitary, a month.
The kid passed. C+ average. Thought you'd like to know.
Damn, that boy better have passed. Straight up spent a year over here teaching this man how to read and stuff.
Out here?
That's what the man said.
Why the hell would the warden want to talk out there at night, bruh? You should already know something's up.
I have to know if what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury, having placed your hand on the good book and taken an oath before Almighty God himself?
Just give me that chance.
What the fuck, man? What? Oh my God.
Man that young, less than a year to go, trying to escape. We just have to put it behind us.
Wow, and he wasn't even gonna be in prison for life or whatever. Dude had a couple months left.
Get someone else to run your scams.
You think you've been fucked by a train? In the library? We'll have us a little book barbecue in the yard. We'll dance around it like wild Indians. You understand me?
And you supposed to be a Christian.
I was in the path of the tornado. I just didn't expect that the storm would last as long as it has. I'll tell you where I'd go. To Hill. You know what the Mexicans say about the Pacific? They say it has no memory.
This character is written very well.
In here, I'm the guy who can get things for you, sure, but outside, all you need is the yellow pages. Hell, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I mean, but that's cool that you have a friendship like this. I feel like a friendship like this could help somebody overcome that obstacle of having that type of anxiety and being afraid of how big the world is.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, or get busy dying.
I know that's supposed to be like the famous line of this movie or something.
Promise me, Red, if you ever get out, find that spot. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
What's buried under there?
Man, how long you had it there? You had it there before you got in there, or is that something recent? One thing that I do admire in this relationship is how you have these two people who are on two different sides of the spectrum. One guy has completely lost hope, and one dude still has hope. And one is trying to get rid of his hope, and one is trying to give him hope.
Get my stuff down the laundry. Shine my shoes. I want them looking like mirrors.
Dufresne! Get your ass out here, boy. You're holding up the show.
The boy said, here you go for some shine shoes, bitch.
I see you two all the time. You're thick as thieves, you are. He must have said something.
Not a word.
One big damn conspiracy, and everyone's in on it, including her.
I was gonna ask, how did he even get the poster back there? But he probably had it taped up on the top and then he just put it down on the bottom.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank prison and an old rock hammer, damn near worn down to the nub.
Damn, so he did use the rock hammer to get out.
I remember thinking it would...
This man got some weak walls in this prison.
A handful at a time.
Hell!
The guard simply didn't notice. How often do you really look at a man's shoes?
That was a cool camera angle, and I like the camera movement right there. Good thing he chose a day where it was thunder and lightning. Oh my god, the hell was that? Man, this person got
Andy
Weak
crawled
walls
to
and
freedom
weak
through
pipes.
500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Oh man, yeah, you just gotta keep going.
That's the length of 5 football fields.
That man Andy was prepared for it all. This is a real inspirational scene, man.
He had all the proper ID, and the signature was a spot-on match.
I must say, I'm sorry to be losing your business. I hope you'll enjoy living abroad.
Did you add this to your outgoing mail?
Wow, I wondered how he got that whole thing together.
All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money. Severance pay for 19 years.
I mean, you can say that. Hell yeah, that's... Damn, man. That's your ass get. Hell yeah, look at that right there. That's exactly what happened.
I wasn't there to see it, but I hear Byron Hadley started sobbing like a little girl when they took him away.
Oh, you pussy. You gonna take that way out? Alright. Ain't gonna take accountability for your actions?
Norton! Open the door.
Damn, well, he about to go out shooting.
Make it easy on yourself, Norton.
Golly, bruh.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head, other than that bullet, was to wonder how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of him.
I mean, hey, like he said, make it easy on yourself, and he thought, hey, killing myself will make it easy.
Fort Hancock, right on the border. That's where Andy crossed. When I picture him heading south in his own car with the top down, it always makes me laugh. Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
Man, this is probably the best narration I've heard in a film, man. That's just how amazing Morgan Freeman's voice is.
Andy being gone, I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright.
Oh, that's some beautiful
And when they
dialogue
fly
right there.
away,
Oh, I love that line.
I guess I just miss my friend.
Hey, so they got their own prison graveyard.
Please sit down.
Okay, now this scene right here, I actually acted in front of my whole class.
If I'll say you've served 40 years of a life sentence, you feel you've been rehabilitated?
You know, I don't have any idea what that means.
Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny. To me, it's just a made-up word. A politician's word, so that young fellas like yourself can wear a suit and a tie and have a job. What do you really want to know? Am I sorry for what I did?
Well, are you?
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Not because I'm in here, because you think I should. I look back on the way I was then. Stupid kid who committed that terrible crime. I want to talk to him.
See, now everything's coming from the heart.
So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
See, I love that scene right there. That's probably some of the best acting I've seen, just how subtle Morgan Freeman is in that scene. So I think Red probably been in prison since he was like 20 something, maybe even younger.
Restroom break, boss?
You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss. Just go.
He used to that prison life, man. That's what you gotta do.
40 years I've been asking permission to piss. I can't squeeze a drop without say-so. All I do anymore is think of ways to break my parole. So maybe they'd send me back.
Good thing he finally found it. Man, this soundtrack to this movie is beautiful. Got them 50s, that's what I'm talking about.
Dear Red, if you're reading this, you've gotten out. You remember the name of the town, don't you? Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, and no good thing ever dies.
I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope.
He finally got hope. That puts a smile on my face. Man, that is beautiful, man. I really like this ending. And I just love how it's pulling away from them. Alright everybody, and that was The Shawshank Redemption. This is a special movie. Like I said earlier, I've heard a few things about this film. Mostly stuff when it comes to like the casting, but I also heard that when this movie came out, the reception actually kind of mixed. A lot of people didn't really get the movie like that, and now people are saying that it is one of the greatest movies ever made. I can see why people say it's one of the greatest movies ever made, because the writing in this film is top notch. The acting in this movie is amazing. The thing that I love the most about this movie is just the chemistry between all of the actors. I mean, what can you say about Morgan Freeman, man? Everybody knows how much of a fantastic actor this man Morgan Freeman is. He is an absolute legend. I just love every movie that I see this man in. His voice is mesmerizing. I remember there was a time where Waze had his voice for when they were doing the promo for I think it was London Has Fallen or something like that. And I was using that app so much. Who does not want to listen to Morgan Freeman giving you directions, man? Come on. The narration in this movie is probably the best narration I've ever heard in a film. The soundtrack in this movie is gorgeous. The directing in this movie was probably my least favorite out of everything. It was still very well done, but this is an inspirational film for anybody who wants to be in film, for anybody in life in general. When you look at a movie like this and just how a man like Andy goes through so much trials and tribulations but still holds on to hope and is trying to spread hope to everybody around him, when they've already all have lost hope and they have people trying to take hope away from them. It's amazing. There's nothing like it. Like, this is a movie here that a lot of people should watch. Because in the end, you see that there are so many characters that have been affected by this man Andy. Like at the end of the movie, Red finally said that he has hope. I mean, I understand him getting out of prison. That's another thing too that contribute to him getting hope. But still, he was hoping to get out so he can be with his friend, because that's pretty much all he has now. But I can't wait to hear y'all thoughts when it comes to this movie. You know, please like, share, comment down below, and subscribe. That definitely helps the channel grow and the video grow. And then follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be in the description. I would give this movie here a 9B+. I really thought I was going to be tearing up and stuff in this movie. I've only teared up once, and that was when Brooks passed. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.